Hello and welcome to Transform You Astrology. Today we're going to be talking about the Sagittarius new moon. Now this is like a breath of fresh air. I don't know about you, but I've been feeling this intense energy the last couple of months. That Scorpio season last month was really taking us to our depths, and I've never had so many people asking me what is going on in the skies. It's just all a lot at the moment. So the Sagittarius new moon is like a breath of fresh air, bringing in more optimism, new adventure, new excitement in life. This is the type of energy that's really going to help us to push through and have a wonderful Christmas. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about Mercury retrograde, Mars that's there to either challenge you with some anger and frustration, or I can teach you how to learn with Mars and really use that fire energy to get some stuff done. So when we're looking at astrology, we're looking at what energy is available for us to flow with so that we can actually have our best life. So for instance, with the Mars energy, what Mars asks is that for you to use its energy, don't let Mars use you. So what that means is if Mars is using you, that's when your head is on fire. You've got to get all the jobs done overnight. And even if you do your jobs list, you add more to it. You just feel like it's never ending and your head and your energy is just all sparked up. When you're working with the Mars energy and you're in flow with the energy, it might be that you find you don't want to sit around as much, you don't want to procrastinate as much. But if you can find a balance in it and just go, okay, just one job at a time. What else? Okay, I finished that. What else can I do? Finish that. What else can I do? It can also be this fire energy that helps you to just break through old walls. You know, that stuff that you procrastinate about because it's the job that you hate to do, or it's that learning that you know that you really should do, but it's I'll do it later. You know, Mars is this energy that just asks us to go. He's courageous, he's brave, he knows what he wants. So if there's something that you've been striving for, this new moon is an amazing time to start manifesting, because new moons are about new beginnings. They're about bringing in what it is that you would really like to bring into fruition. And what I've come to learn is that you can create anything in your world, even if it feels impossible. Although you're going to have to work with the energy of the planets, or whatever modality works great for you, and actually do some internal transformation and growth work so that you become the vibrational match to that goal that you are setting. So this is why this new moon is a breath of fresh air, because Sagittarius brings all the wisdom that we need to break through those walls as well. Sagittarius is wisdom, his ruling planet is Jupiter, and it's all expansive. It's all of that next layer stuff. Okay, this is what you want. How are you going to get there? What's the next step on that? So it's really beautiful in new moons to actually be bringing in some form of manifestation tool, whether it be that you write down all the things that you'd like to bring in, kind of like a New Year's resolution. And I really love to start those New Year's resolutions now, because you're in this work energy still now. You're still really active in what it is that you like. And sometimes when we do it right on January 1st, it's like we've been on Christmas holidays and it's like, oh, I should probably lose weight. I should probably do this. I should probably do that. You know, we can use this spark of the fire to check the wisdom in our heart and go, what is it that I truly desire? Because if you're putting on there every year, I should probably lose weight, but that feels so heavy and that feels so hard for you, then it's going to be like this polarity the whole year. And it's probably why by the end of the year, that's not what comes into fruition. Maybe it does, but what if you even changed it to something that felt light? You know, Sagittarius is optimistic, so it might be that you find the right trainer for you to get your body healthy. See how that energy is really different, and it's more exciting to find someone you can connect with, someone that can help you along the way. So this time is really about looking for the answers, because you have all the wisdom that you need right inside of your heart. But often we read a book and we go, oh yes, that's it. So this is a time to start looking for the answers that you've really been asking about. So when it hits that January 1st, if you're that New Year's resolution person, you're like, this is what it is. But you know what? Why wait until January 1st? Let's do it right now. Right now, because we've got all this fire energy of Sagittarius, we've got Mars conjunct that, so we've really got this go-getter energy happening at the moment. And it's very much about adventure as well. You might be really thinking about what holidays you want in the new year, what adventures you'd like to really bring in, or maybe that's a part of your resolutions, your Sagittarius new moon dreaming of which destinations you'd love to travel to. Now, the thing we want to guard against here is the right and wrong. This is something Sagittarius is destined to learn through, and not getting so pigeonholed into, well, this is the right way and this is the only way. The analogy I love to work with here is it's kind of like there are hundreds of ways to wash dishes, but a Sagittarius will say that there's one way and it's their way. And it's just a part of what they're destined to grow and evolve through. Because they are so smart, they often come up with really great ways to do things, but their way is their way and other people's ways are their ways. The same as often in relationships, we end up headbutting because I want to be right and I want to be right, and it just causes all this friction. A mantra I really love: do you want to be right or do you want to live in peace? So this is just some things to think about with this Sagittarius energy. Now we're also going into a Mercury retrograde. So this Mercury, he gets a bit of a bad rap with the retrograde because he's a planet that goes retrograde the most often. So people tend to put this like negative thing on astrology. Oh my God, Mercury retrograde. Astrology is not here to make your life hard and to challenge you in the most horrible ways. It's trying to get you to grow and evolve. And when you grow and evolve, you open up a whole new door to all the things that you actually really desire. So it's kind of like this, okay, if you want that, there's something you've got to grow and evolve through to become the vibrational match. And then you'll probably up the ante of what you want, and you'll have to grow again to become the match again. So when these things come up, it's just to help you heal, to help you grow, to help you evolve. But when things are in retrograde, it just means it's a yin energy, a feminine energy. So it's a time where communication can be a little bit more slow and free flowing rather than always what's next, what next, what's next. Because if we don't talk about the things and we just leave them all there, it may be that that's the trigger that just gets built and built and built and built into an eruption. So it's important to check in on communication, or it might be that you run into that ex, but you just needed to see them one more time to be like, no, I'm really glad that's over. And that just kind of closes the loop for you energetically. I love to use this energy to do things like my tax. I find those old receipts that I forgot where they were and I'm suddenly remembering all the things. It's a great time to just kind of like delve into the information of the past, because we learn so much from the past if we bring it into the future, and then we can choose what we want to bring further forward. So I hope that this has been really helpful. I would love to look at your astrology chart and see what all of this means for you, because if you've got a challenge or something in your life, your astrology will tell you exactly what the energy is asking of you. So instead of driving yourself bonkers trying to figure out what that is, why don't we just look at it in your astrology chart, see it there in black and white, and work with some tools and simple energy tactics for you to be stepping through, rather than feeling like you're hitting your head against a brick wall the whole time. And if you'd like an even deeper dive on knowing exactly what your purpose is, your greatest fulfillment, what you're destined to learn through, you could learn the astrology chart. So I have an online astrology course where you will learn all about your blueprint. how you function, how you run, how you can access your greatest timelines and greatest fulfillments. So if I can help you in any way, please do reach out. Sending lots of love and light. Bye.